Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to this video. My name is Celeste, and today I want to share with you. We're gonna go a step deeper into this clearing our energy to attract more, to make our life more easy, and to get the life that we actually dream about, that we really want. The next deep, or deeper step, depending on how far you already are, is the shadow work. Maybe you've heard about it before. In that case, great. Take a look at it again. If you haven't, I'm going to share with you a little bit about what it means and what it is and why it's important. So, first of all, why it's important, because we get triggered constantly. And we usually get triggered about something that we have ourselves, but we don't want to look at it. So, my personal experience from the first time I did this work was very uncomfortable. Like, it was not easy. It was really hard for me. And what we did was we took one person that it could be someone we knew really well. Actually, in this case, it might be a good thing that it's someone you know pretty well, so you know what it is that triggers you. And so for me, to this person, it was a person that I found very disgusting. Like, really, things that, oh my God, this is disgusting. Okay. And I wrote it down, like everything that I thought about this person, everything this person did that I found disgusting or that triggered me. It could also be things that irritated me, but I was just focusing on one. So you can take one at a time or just everything at once. Feel into it. But write everything down about this person. What is it that annoys you? What is it that triggers you? What do they do? What are they doing? And then you flip the coin. And then this is the hard part, because you have to look at yourself and say, where do I do this? Because you cannot see something in another person. You would not be triggered by something another person did unless you did it yourself. And that's why it's called the shadow side, because you don't want to see it. It's something you don't want to um, relate to and be related to. So I had to do that hard thing and write down everything that, like every area I could think about. You have to be a little creative, because it doesn't come out in the same way, but it's there somehow, in some way. So be a little creative and think, where do I do this? In what area of my life maybe do I do this? In what type of situations do I do this? It gives you so much freedom when you do that. Like, when you can own every little part of you, that's actually where a lot of confidence comes from, because when you can own every part of you, you don't really get triggered, because this is, you have this, and it's okay. Like, we all have our stuff. It just shows up in different ways. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, this is a great exercise, and I think it's a good thing to do, like, in a group together, but it works well also if you do it by yourself. If you do the steps, of course. If you don't try to avoid it or distract yourself or go around it. Like, if you really sit down and you say, okay, this person, I cannot stand them. Why can I not stand them? And why am I like that? Where am I like that? And then the last thing you can kind of step 3 is ask yourself, okay, is this something that's just a part of me? Like, that's just who I am, and that's okay. Then I own it. Or is this something where you're like, okay, I'm gonna change that? And then you change it. You cannot change something unless you are aware of it, unless you actually know what it is. It's like telling someone who likes to drink alcohol that they're an alcoholic, but if they don't think that, and you can't change it. So you have to be aware of it first. Okay? And you also get a lot of understanding when you start to do this kind of work, because you know that you have things like this in yourself, so it's easier to accept and respect in other people, and you'll find that your relationships might also get easier, get better. Okay, so sit down with this for a couple of hours, maybe even just like a couple of days, and come back to it. Maybe you'll find you have more things. Like I do this almost every time I get triggered by something. It doesn't happen a lot anymore because I have done the work. But every time you get triggered, do this exercise. Who is the person? What are they doing? Where am I doing this? Does it need to change? Do I want to change it? Or am I just gonna own it and say, well, yeah, this is me, this is a part of me, with love and acceptance, of course. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video as I have making it. Please give it a like if you did, subscribe if you want to hear more of my videos and see what I'm up to. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.